am so excited for today. Leah bringing the energy. I love it.
Hi. So happy to be here. Amazing.
Oh my
I
God.
love your intro. It's so beautiful.
I know I saw you dancing it. Oh my gosh. This is like my dream come true to have you on here. This means so much. I know you are such a busy woman doing all the things and changing lives and just, girl, first I have to introduce you. I have to introduce you on my podcast. Me, have the amazing Leah Valencia Key. And you guys, if you do not know this woman, you are going to be, she is like contagious, her energy. You can already see it. Miss Leah, will you share with my guest a little bit about yourself who don't know you? I feel like she's a little frozen.
Yep, she's lagging a little bit.
She's slow motion dancing. Hold on. Little slow-mo. All right, for all my amazing guests who listen to Connecting the Dots with me, Karen Owens, I would love to introduce my friend Leah Valencia Key. I'm so happy to have you here. This is just like a dream for me. And I wanted to, oh gosh, your energy, it makes me giggle. Like I'm just in awe. Can you tell people a little bit about yourself I don't know, they must be living under a rock if they don't know you, but can you tell people a little bit about yourself?
Oh, I'm honored. Many people don't know me, but I'm so excited that I get to share who I am, my heart, my light. Thank you, Karen. I remember the first day we met. I'm Leah Valencia Key. I'm honored to be here. Who I am is a light giver. I'm a source of joy. I am perseverance. That's truly who I am. But for the world's accolades, I guess I started a company called Valencia Key. My middle and last name, Valencia, is bravery and Key is courage. And what I set out to do was create wearable joy, wearable light, that are these pieces that you wear as reminders to click in and unlock your light, unlock your courage, unlock your bravery, and that anywhere inside of you is everything you need. All you have to do is be reminded to choose to unlock it. That has been featured in Oprah's Favorite Things magazine. Many celebrities have worn my jewelry on QVC. I love to say I'm from homeless. I call her my sister, Jamie Kern Lima. We were thinking about it one day and she was like, wow, Leah, from homeless to in over 100 million homes. My journey started in homelessness and poverty, and to radiate light and consistently unlock that courage that we all have in is just an honor. I share those society accolades just to say that all things are possible. And when you wear or have a piece of Valencia Key, it's the physical proof that if I'm able to shatter glass ceilings and pierce light through darkness, then you are too, wherever you are.
Oh, I do have some of my Leah Valencia Key jewelry.
You do? Yes.
My gratitude earrings. I have a couple of my bracelets. I love it. I need to go and get more bracelets later too.
Oh yeah, Karen, you're stacked. Like the moment I met Karen, we have to tell that story. Immediate light connection.
First wait, I have my worthy bracelet on. I have my joy. And I forgot it's like and I don't know where my other one is, but then I didn't have another one. I was running late this morning, so I was trying to, but I love them. It just is such a beautiful reminder. And I have a worthy bracelet story to tell later. But I want to talk about how we met. We met at so our friend Clarita, when we were in Arizona at the Powerhouse Women event, she said, "You have to meet my friend Leah." And I was like, okay. And then lo and behold, you were in the lobby of the Camelback Resort. And it was like fate. I feel like it was just like fate. You were just this all in yellow, as always, just this white, like in the corner, just I can get tears just talking about it. But your energy that you just had was like, again, contagious and unstoppable, and you always have it. Like every time I feel like you're just like, ah! And
I work for it, you know. But I gotta say that, like, it's a choice, and it's something that I'm determined to consistently unlock. You know, life has served me a lot of things, and consistently serves me obstacles and hardships, and I choose to not let those things define me. I choose
and you in that day, sorry, I'm like interrupting because I
love it.
I like the energy from us, it's like back and forth. But that, and then you spoke on the stage that day, and I just still remember you in your yellow dress, and you just like dancing on it, and you had all your products out, your jewelry, your dog beds. Remember, I was like, we got to sell these dog beds.
Please, we still need to sell those pet beds. Anyone that's listening, we need yellow, cozy.
We're gonna put the links and everything too on there. But you, just meeting you, I feel like was life changing for me. I feel like really, and I know you're a woman of faith. I do feel like God just put you in my life, and it's just been joyful ever since. And I remember coming home from Arizona, and I sent you a photo because I live behind a prairie, and in my backyard was just yellow flowers, and it was like, Leah, you came home with me to Chicago. But I think for me, meeting you, and seeing all the yellow and the light and the beauty, you're just a constant reminder to me. And I like look, every time I see something yellow, I think of you. Like, how can you not? You know, I mean, I remember helping you pack. Remember, I was like, what do you need help with? And we were packing your stuff and just everything, your suitcase, everything. It was like,
I showed up by myself. Like, I believe that just say yes, and light will show up. Even when you're not sure, say yes. Even when you're scared, say yes. Even when you know it's a 3-person task and it's only you, say yes. And when you do that, it creates an energy that's magnetic. And that energy is a yes energy that pulls the positivity to you. And that's what happened. I'm sitting in the corner, and I'm unsure, like, how am I going to do this whole week and session alone? But I knew that if I just showed up, great things would show up to me. And lo and behold, you and our friend walking around the corner.
Yeah.
And I did not know that you were one of my yeses. You were one of my lights that would just come and support me at the table and help me. Remember, my flight was running close to time, and I had to pack.
We were just like packing. You're like, just put it in there. Just put it in there. And you made it. And and you were still doing like little videos of you racing to the airport. You still do.
Don't let the uncertainties.
Yeah.
You know, anxiety is real, and I experience it, but I've trained it to listen to my way and my will, you know? So like, I know I'm running late for this flight, but that's, you know, the flight's not going to change. My predicament's not going to change. So how about I have joy in between the possibility of missing the flight, you know?
Yes. Oh, you are joy. everything about you. Okay, let's talk about your jewelry a little bit. Because I love every little piece is a meaning.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. And
every
just
piece. I love them wearing right now. These are hand beaded in Ghana, Africa.
Are those new?
These are new, and they're
okay.
If you go on the website, you see how the artisan in the village of Ghana, they actually etch this. These are brass pieces that they cut by hand, etch by hand, engrave in words by hand, but it all has the words that we need. You know, I need all the words. I'm like, believe, love, faith, courage, patience, and they pop out at you in the moment that you need them. You know, like I was waiting for my prescription estrogen. We're in that age of I'm 46, so, and I had a hysterectomy 2 years ago, so I'm in the estrogen journey of life, and the estrogen patches were sold out. The twice wearing the ones you wear twice a week were sold out in a whole like network. And so I'm like, okay, be patient, because if you keep seeking, you'll find it. But if you get anxiety and you shut down and you think that it's not going to be available, then of course you're blocking all the light that can shine you to the path you need. So in that moment, I needed the patience bracelet, and it flipped right at the right time. Like it, and I was like, okay, got it. Got the word. So that's what I love about Valencia Key.
Yes.
I love that you gift them, because my dream is to be one of the biggest gifting brands, because it's one thing to give it to yourself, but to get others.
Yes. Well, with my one worthy bracelet, I told you I had to get another one because I was at a Trent Shelton event, and there was a lady in back of me, and she stood up and spoke, and her husband had just literally the night before asked her for a divorce, and she shared her story, and she said, "I don't feel worthy." And I had my bracelet, and I was going, I got to give it to her. I got to give it to her. You know, I just felt like that Holy Spirit, like God was just like, she needs this more than you do. You can go on Leah's website and get another bracelet.
You know, Leah. Right.
But so I took off my bracelet, and it was the gold one. I have the silver one on today, but I had the gold one, and I just turned to her, and I just said, I kind of told her your story, and I just said, no, you are so worthy. You are so worthy. And that moment to her, she was crying. And I did tell Trent, I said, I don't mean to stop your merch, but Leah Valencia, like, and they just kind of laughed. But I just, I don't know. It's like such a reminder. Again, these pieces, just looking down at your wrist and seeing that, it just, I love gifting it. I've given my friends like the gratitude earrings and just, little pieces. And in this beautiful blanket, which I do need another one, has, this blanket, we have a draped on here right and I have the socks too. I've gifted the socks. Those are so cozy. But this blanket for me, it like, again, you said it's like you're wrapping yourself.
Yeah. I love the words. I'm a word person. That's why
I know my word is over here. So it's over here. But this for me, this blanket, like my mom was in the hospital a couple years ago, and it was not good. And I gave her this blanket. And again, it's just wrapping yourself in love and a hug. That's what you say, right? Like this is like just you're wrapping yourself up. And so this is like a constant reminder. So when she was in the hospital, I had this blanket on her. And I was so nervous they were going to, at the hospital lose it. And I was like, do not lose that blanket.
This blanket I'm coming back for. Yes.
Yeah. But it was a great reminder. And then also I gave actually one to her caregiver too. I had bought another blanket, and just again, because she's taking care of my mom and, all of that. So I just wanted her to feel that energy and that joy and that love. And then I was doing things with safe families. So for children, so they don't go into the foster care system. But in my downstairs, I think I shared that with you too. I had like if they came over, I had a blanket on there because I wanted them to feel that love and joy. And so this is just more than a yellow blanket. Like, I feel like it has these powers. I don't know. That just brings people such joy. Like I know when I wrap myself in, and I just feel, I don't know, up
Thank
level.
you for sharing that, because I get emotional hearing it. It's everything I prayed when I created it. Like, so because I'm from poverty and homelessness, when you get to the homeless shelter, you have nothing basically. Yep. And you get on this hard bed and they gift you, if they do, the most rough, thin, hard, dark, dull blanket. It is everything that your being feels in that predicament. It's rough, it's hard, it's scratchy, it's either gray or dark gray, and it brings nothing to the experience that you're already in. And the only thing I had when I was in the homeless shelter was the blanket. And so when I recreate, people are like, blankets, where are we going? And I'm like, but I knew what it did for me. I knew what the doll blanket did for me, just having something to wrap up in. And I was like, but what if we gifted light? And, the color is so powerful, because any moment you're going through. One of my other friends, thank you for sharing every different aspect that you've gifted light. I feel like it's gifting light. One of my other friends is going through a kidney bout, and one of my friends gifted the hug of light, and he said, like, it made me think of what could be positive in this situation, even in the most negative situation. Because the eye has a response to the mind, right? And so when you see yellow, you have no choice but to feel brighter. So it is gifting this warmth of light. And thank you for that inspiration, because the inside scoop of a business owner is you have a dream and a mission, and you're like, oh, I just pray this wraps people in comfort and love and warmth and light. And then you make it and you invest in it. And then you don't know how to get it to people. And so it could sit on a shelf for a long time until someone like you shows up and sees the prayer that it was meant to be and starts to gift it in the way that it's meant to gift. So you gave this life the way I prayed it to be. So thank you so much for that.
I know you left me. I save all your messages because I love hearing them. And like, honestly, I feel like if I'm down or something, I just have to listen to your message that you leave me or watch one of your videos, and it just brings such joy. And I remember sharing that with you, and then you left me such a beautiful message about that. And again, that was your dream, right? Like your goal to bring that and speaking of which, I know you do, because the last time we were supposed to be on the call, but you're doing things in your community, right?
Oh,
you do
yes.
And I love community like you. So do you want to talk a little bit of what you're doing with that?
Please. Thank you. This is another, I love dreams, and I love bringing dreams to reality. I believe we're blessed to be a blessing. I believe that every gift that is given to us, yes, we may find enjoyment in it, but it's meant to pour out to others. And so I'm consistently blessed, even in all my challenges. And I never want to forget where I come from. I never want to forget where challenge is, because someone has to go back and say, yes, it is possible. So I've lived in so many poverty areas. And one of my areas, right before I got my QVC job, was in West Philadelphia. It's like a poverty neighborhood. Now it's being gentrified, but when I lived there, a bunch of things happening there. I've seen a lot in that neighborhood, and I kept that house, and I was like, I'm going to do something with this one day. And when I first purchased the house, it was right next to an empty lot. The empty lot was full of trash. And I start to clean the trash up on my own and just try to keep the neighborhood, because I know you feel what you see. Like we were talking about the blanket. If you see light, you can feel some light. If you see trash, you feel trash. If you see dilapidation, you feel dilapidated. And because I experienced it, so I start to clean up the little area that I slowly owned in this one lot. I'm like, oh, I wish I could own this because I'm cleaning it. It would be nice if I could own it. And I Googled, this was at least 13 years ago. I Googled just the address and owner, which was really cool. A number came up. So don't underestimate the Google. Now you have ChatGPT. You could probably find a whole lot of things. But back then it was just Google. And I called the number, and a feeble, you can tell it was a mature voice answered. Yeah. And I tell her my story. I'm like, I own this. They said, the internet says you own the lot next to the property I just purchased. It is overgrown with trash. I am personally cleaning it up, and I just wanted to know if I could purchase it. She said, okay, honey, if you pay for everything that's owed on it. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, can I call you back? I hang up. I go talk to some people, and they're like, oh, the amount that's owed, because it was a building that was demolished and all the things. So it was like bills on top of bills. Oh, they were like, you can't afford that. So I call her back and I tell her, thank you so much for saying I could purchase it, but I can't afford everything that's owed. And she's like, okay, honey. 3 years later, Karen, I get a letter in the mail from a law firm, and it says, you have been willed free and clear of debt, the lot that I asked to purchase.
I have goosebumps.
Beautiful heart from 2 calls.
Oh,
put me as the owner in the will to own this lot. And so as soon as I received that, first I thought it was a joke and a scam. And he said, no, I thought it was interesting too. But she said, use her estate to pay off the debt of that lot. I'm getting emotional when I think about it.
Oh my gosh.
There's kindness in the world. And if we can be kind, we can change the world, and you can change people's lives. So this lot, I own it. I start to clean it up, and I'm like, I got to do something with it. So now, 13 years later, after speaking this dream out, I am working on building 8 affordable housing units to build that block up, clean it up, and create affordable housing for individuals that are in the predicament where I come from. And March is going into demolishing stage, and I'm working on the next phases, and it's very scary, and I'm going to need funding, but I'm going to do it because I know it will help individuals who need it.
Oh my gosh. I'm like speechless. I have goosebumps, and
it's magical how when you are kind, walk in love, consistently look for light, and care of others, how beautiful things just happen and show up in your life. It is the formula. People are like, what's your formula? I'm not great at organization. I'm not great at business planning. I'm not great at spreadsheets. But what I am great at is none of those things that you would say would build success.
Yeah.
Right. And I am praying for people to come in my life that are great at that, so that I can continuously flourish, so that I can continuously give back. But me as an individual, those aren't my strengths. But what I am great at is choosing light in the midst of darkness. I am great at deciding to be loved. And my aunt always used to say that love is an action word. And so what love is, it loves yourself and cares for yourself, but then it has to come outside of you like you do, Karen, and it has to look for ways to care for others and give others actions of kindness. And when you marry those two together with vision and dreams and some prayer sprinkled all over it, you're living.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. Oh, mm. I'm just like speechless. I could just listen to you all day. You do just bring so much joy. And oh, Leah, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Keep talking.
Oh, I can talk all day long. I can talk all day long. I just feel that we to be reminded of it is possible. You and I talk about this all the time. And when you see my light or see the yellow of Valencia Key, I am not doing a false screen that things aren't happening that are challenging. That is not the truth. But what I am saying is that you, and everyone else has the keys inside to unlock the beautiful opposite of the challenge, to unlock the perseverance when you get knocked down millions of times, to unlock love when there's hate all around you. We have the choice. And then when we individually choose that, it becomes a ripple effect in the world, because energy is light, and light and energy either shines away in a path so you can see clearly, see truth, and light and energy is magnetic because it brings that same type of light to you in the form of others, in the form of blessings, in the form of visions. And all you have to do is act in intention and in goodness.
It's amazing when you just choose to do that. I know just the energy flows when I see people. And I mean, I'm always dancing in my car. You will see, I don't not even care. I just am always dancing. And I feel like I'm just always dancing. But the joy like it brings to people, and just seeing that, because so many people just are kind of going about it. But when you just bring, and I'm like, you look gorgeous, and then all of a sudden, like their heads just like are like, oh,
thank you.
Do okay, okay. But you're right, like you talk about that, just that it's magnetic, right? And it's just that ripple effect, and it makes you feel so good, and you're so authentic in doing it too. Like, I mean, I've gotten now, like, after I turn 50, I'm going to be 56 at the end of the month. So like now I don't care. And I will even make videos in the store, and I'm just like, hey, dancing, but it makes people smile, and it brings joy to people. And that's, I want to be like you. I want to bring joy and love to people, and just shine love and light, And
it shatters whatever challenges and hardships and that you're going through.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I love change the things I can change. Accept the things that I can't, and wisdom to know the difference. And when you're accepting the things that you can't, right? Meaning like, I've done what I need to do, or I'm doing what I need to do to work against whatever challenge I'm doing. If I'm not, I should evaluate what are the things I need to do, because there's a thing called action that is so powerful. I know every time I'm feeling heavy and I'm like, but what's the action that you can do toward this heaviness? Like where's the root of the heaviness? One. And we've got to do a lot of self-talk. And I think we allow a lot of things to penetrate us, but I'd love to encourage you to talk yourself through the moments. Like I have joy check bracelet, love check, peace check. Your self-talk checks into like, am I feeling in peace right now? When you're not, you're like, no, I'm feeling heavy. Okay, so what's the truth about that piece? My aunt always used to say that the truth is light, and I never understood what that meant. And then she would always say the truth will set you free, and I'm like, what? But now I get it, because if you can get all the way down to what is the truth of something, like, why am I really feeling heavy? Well, maybe it's my hormones. Okay, maybe I should go look at a hormone doctor, right? Maybe I need to, maybe I'm not moving my body enough.
Yeah.
Like, oh, maybe I should try that, because then there's always an action to truth. And when you can do an action to your truth, it starts to shine light to break through the darkness, break through the heavy, break through the worry. And sometimes the action, like you're saying, is just moving and just breaking free of the stronghold that's trying to keep you.
Well, especially, I don't know how Philadelphia weather is, but living in Chicago and
what in the...
But like just how it like in now it's like a nice day in Chicago where it's like we see sunlight, but again, talking about that darkness, and there are, I have, everyone always said I have an extreme amount of energy, especially like for my age, like, but I choose that to be, you know, cause it's dark here. Right. So I could wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I need my coffee. I need whatever. And I'm like, I'm the complete opposite, you know, 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, woo, put some like good soul stuff in for my head. And
yes, exactly.
Some music. I might, you know, switch from listening to some Christian music and then I switch it up to my Eminem, you know, whatever, but still something to just get my mind going. But again, just bringing yourself out of the darkness and always like looking into the light. I mean, does that make sense? I don't know.
Yes, it's so like powerful. That's what I'm calling
your mindset.
It's your mindset, and it's within you. Just remember, I love symbolism. That's why I created the jewelry, because the world is heavy. Like, honestly, life is hard. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's really hard. And like, everywhere you turn, it's hard. Like, even when you try to do something good, you're going to be met with something. You're going to be met with do you really want to do it? Do you really believe in it? How hard do you believe in it? How much joy are you? Let me send you something to show you, to tell me how joy. So life is really hard. So symbolisms are power. And that's why I use like jewelry and things. And I love, my last name is Key, such a gift. I love that symbolism, that we have the keys in us. We have to choose to utilize them to unlock it. And we all have different things that will be the unlock for us, that will be the light for us. Try them. And you just got to keep trying different keys. I'm working on this concept for my speaking, light positioning strategy, because people are like, well, how do you get there? And I'm like, honestly, I've strategically positioned myself in light. And what is that then? And I'm starting to try to break down, what are those positions and strategies where you can position yourself in light? What are the strategies that are keys that you use to unlock your light? There are going to be many different strategies. You just listed a few that are keys for you, right? That unlock light for you. But the only way that we find it is, one, to decide that we want to be it, decide we want to feel it, decide we want to shine it. And then two, we got to go search inside for the keys that unlock for us. And we've got to try different things until we're like, yes, music works for me here. Yes, a research works for me there. These are different keys, right? Yes, a circle of good people works for me in this situation. Yes. And there's not one key for every door.
No.
You need a multitude of keys that unlock the differentness for you to get to the light, for you to keep seeing your destiny and your dreams and your peace and your love and your joy to shine through.
Okay, one more thing I wanted to well, you know, too, you obviously growing up, you know, homeless and stuff, and myself, I shared with you, I just didn't have a great childhood. And, you know, now as an adult, I look at that as a blessing, because I think of all the blessings that we are able to give to people. You know, I've helped at the homeless shelter before, and I think I shared this with you, and talk about being down on your luck. And I know people had the intentions of giving things, but the things they gave to the homeless shelter was, again, you're in a low place and people are giving their old underwear. They're giving shoes that have holes. And I remember I went in my car. I was crying. I just was like, oh my gosh, people are already, you're down on your luck. And then, and so I did a Facebook post and people were so kind. They gave me like new clothes and so I was so joyful that I was able to bring those things, to the shelter to give people
new quality, because you are quality.
Absolutely. But I look at the hardships I've had as a child and I now see that God was blessing me because I'm like you with empathy. I see people, I see the homeless. I will go and feed them and talk to them and ask their names. I think that's so important too. People just see them sitting there, but I talk to them and, hear their stories. And
you're
stuff
human.
Like that,
you're human that had an experience.
Yeah.
Just like any one of us could have an experience that puts you in any place that is not a great place. And we do forget that that's a human there. And it's beautiful. That's the biggest gift, to acknowledge us in rough situations, like to call a human heart by name and ask how they're doing and really care to hear, Because then when it's paired with something physical, right? If you're just giving and throwing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I know they think I'm charity. I'm receiving it in charity. But if I'm giving in value, then now I feel valued and I understand that I'm valuable, which makes me want to be more, see more, do more, change if I need to change. It's a big gift, Karen, to like really have the empathy, just not of the surface, but of the heart.
Absolutely. Oh, and you are so good with that. Oh, Leah, I just love you. I'm so grateful for you. Okay, we're gonna link all your stuff in the show notes, but do you want to give a shout out again to where to find you, where to follow you, all the things?
Please, Valencia Key, VALENCIAKEY.com. That's where our hearts will connect. That's where our light will energize. That's my website where you will find the wearable or tangible pieces that remind you that all things are possible in light. Please buy a pet bed and gift it to someone.
I was just going to say, and those dog beds. I actually
talk about that really quick. The dog beds are a thing that Karen and I have been talking about for years because I like creating pieces with meaning and that embody an intention. And my dear friend Grace lost her beautiful fur babies twice, like back to back. And I realized she doesn't have children, how much unconditional love they were for her. Like it's unconditional love, and how the heartbreak and how much love an owner gives to their fur baby and a fur baby gives to their owner. And so when she got a new fur baby, I really wanted to create something that gifted that fur baby the light and love that they give to their owners. And so it's this yellow, fuzzy, anxiety releasing pet bed. And yellow is what I found, which is really cool. Yellow is one of the only two colors that dogs can see. Dogs see, I believe,
I didn't know that.
Yellow. And so they actually get to see that color and they snuggle in it. But it's for any pet. Bunnies have it, cats have it. And so that's there. But then we had a struggle because I was like, I don't really know how to share this message. So we're sitting with like 500 pet beds.
I want to buy some of the pet beds and bring them to the animal shelter, like near my house. That's, I think, just, that always just breaks my heart, and just put some of those in there for some of the guys. But all right. I thank you so much. And okay, so remember, we are on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Oh, I love you so much.
I love you. I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Mwah.